Hey everyone, it's Fire Elemental here. I'm here with you guys today with very sad news. No, we are not banned, nor will we ever be banned. Hopefully. So, as many of you guys know, a humongous wave of bans have been administered. From all the way from Perry in ISO 8A, not ISO A. Well, no, ISO A, not ISO. From this little ISO thing, ISOA. Basically, tons of people are getting banned. I also know one guy who had 3 accounts of his slash friends of his, whatever. Basically, he thinks they got banned from account sharing as well. So the main question on the table is, as everyone has been wondering, is using a mod getting you banned? That question is firmly answered. Yes, you will get banned for using a mod if you haven't already. The second question, now this one's very debatable. Now, I know a lot of the higher ups are saying, no, you don't get banned for account sharing. And I was saying that myself for hours and hours. But after seeing Perry get banned and quite a few of people who had LOL done 100% that I know, I'm starting to wonder that myself. So, for those of you who don't know, there's a whole Merc department, etc., etc., and I don't know who wouldn't know that, but basically I'm just going to explain the risks from now on, what may happen. So, the whole thing with Kabam is, does account sharing get you banned? I think it might actually. That isn't pleasant to hear. I know that a lot of the major alliances have people who account share. In fact, I almost know, that every single player has account shared at one point or another. I'm sure there's like one person who hasn't account shared because his account's so precious to him or her. But I think that someone will get banned for account sharing, if not already. I'd like to believe. I have mixed feelings about this because, for one, I don't want to think they used mods at any point or that someone they hired who had mods at any point, but I got a feeling that they might have just been banned for account sharing. But not just because if, in fact, we can't account share anymore, that's going to change the game drastically. Now, I know some people will hire a merc for arenas and such at certain points. Like, let's say you gotta go to sleep and you gotta have someone keep going. That may decrease the scores a little. I don't think it will that much, if any, because they'll just have to use units to recharge so they don't miss the quote unquote cutoff, aka estimated cutoff, like 17 million for Vulture. Okay, some of you guys will actually take me serious. No, it will not be 17 for Vulture. I should probably actually not even say anything about cutoffs. They're too all over the place. Disregard the last 15 seconds, or however long it's been. So, let's go look at this picture Kabam sent us. So, I think this thread has run its course, etc. To reiterate, don't use any softwares or any kind of cheats that may exist now or in the future. This involves the picks where you can kill an LOL champ in a few hits, or where they're stunned, the opponent's stunned, and you can just go to town on them. So don't account share with others. This part is, in my opinion, just smoke and mirrors because I think they'd lose a lot of people in the game. There were a few like messages like you got him banned and stuff, and it showed a person in ISO, the big one, but it was just fake. He was sleeping and he couldn't confirm that he wasn't banned. But sharing on your account even the move when you're not available or grind in arenas when you can't is still against the terms of service. It may be, I think you're still okay to do it. The main point of this vid is just to tell you guys you can keep on account sharing, but I say give it a day or so. There's no AQ, no Vulture Arena. I think in a few days we'll know for a fact whether or not you can account share or not. Until then, if you're hiring for LOL, I'd cancel that. If you're hiring for Gwenpool Arena, just put down the units, do it yourself. Granted, this is just my speculation. If you want to keep on going, if you already paid them, it's whatever. Now, I'm not sure how allowed I am to keep saying these things because that in itself is not allowed by terms of service. I'm not saying I use these services or ever will. I'm not saying I don't. I'm not saying I do. I'm not saying that I do account share, which I can actually say I don't. I've never really had the issue with that when it comes to AQ or AW. But so I don't plan on getting banned. I don't think Kabam plans on banning me. I don't know how good of a birthday present that would have been if I had gotten banned. I mean, sure, I would have been free forcibly. I'm not gonna buy an account because A, I could just be a goody two shoes and say, oh, that's against the rules. But in reality, it's too much money. I don't have that type of cash. I think that's pretty much it for this video. We're working on path 4 pretty shortly. I'm sorry that I couldn't confirm whether or not account sharing is banned. It's still up in the air. Like I said, hold off a few days or until we get complete confirmation. Expect an infobot, not spam, but notification soon. I've talked to the higher ups. They don't think that account sharing gets you banned, so just keep that in mind. But a few of them have gotten their accounts, or at least sub accounts, banned, so you should also keep that in mind. That's it for this video. Sorry for the length. A real quick thank you to whoever has been sharing that Spider-Man Web Slinger challenge. It's almost at 900 views. When I last checked, it's at 850, and so that's a crazy amount of views for our videos. So thank you to them. And until this video gets any longer, this is Fire Elemental signing out, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.